I am standing in the middle of two godlike entities with the emotional intelligence of toddlers, trying to understand how they could be so divided when they are family. They know each other. They have history. Whereas I've been struggling to just find any history. I don't know if I have parents, siblings, extended family. They could all be gone. And here I'm watching these two on the cusp of destroying an entire city because what? Their history? I guess what I have to focus on is what I know, who I know. I have friends now. I'm starting to think I might have a purpose. Between Lexi, Morgan, Montserrat, they all keep me going right now. And maybe that's enough. But I still need to know. I just hope that when it comes down to it, my past won't rip me apart like Wednesday and Ivan.
Last we left off, our crew had gotten into a bit of drama that involved two brothers. Wednesday, or as his birth name was, Alexi, had been working behind the scenes with fresh information from Jane about an impending attack on him and his family. At the same time, his brother Ivan had been working through the shadows to undermine and take out his own brother, leading into a city-wide chaos fest. Over at his office, a bomb goes off Nobody died. Nobody that they know of is hurt. But the office got bombed, with a survivor being his partner, Malcolm Turner. Also, across the city, his wife and daughter, or Wednesday's wife and daughter, had come under attack from Bratva Mafia, or from the Bratva goons that had been chasing them down and shooting at them. Now, our crew, equally divided, have been sent to two different locations: Ravencroft Cemetery and an old home that used to belong to the family when the brothers were little. So last time we had left off, we had done the cemetery. I'm actually going to start with y'all over at the old house, which, if I recall correctly, that was Lexi and Montserrat. No. Who ended up going to the old house?
Morgan and
It's
Montserrat.
me and Morgan.
Morgan, yeah, okay. So Morgan, Montserrat.
Montserrat and Morgan.
All right, hold on. I gotta pull this up here quick. No, that's not the right one. All right, here it is. Amid the rot and ruin, this condemned house is a mired scar on the otherwise beautiful neighborhood. Left derelict, this once proud home became a grave site. Became a grave site for the neighborhood's undesired furniture. The softened wood of the porch barely holds your weight as you try to make the door open.
Look at Morgan. You ready?
I guess so.
Just gonna give the handle a shot.
As you try and turn the handle, it's kind of locked, but the door is like the wood is so rotted out that you can just kind of push it open.
We don't have a lot of time. I'm just gonna shoulder it.
All right.
Falls over.
So once you make it inside, you see that the place has been kind of trashed. Empty bottles, broken furniture, holes in the wall, but there's still a lot of things left over. There are family portraits that show, years of neglect. There is a table that appears to have a poker, like a old poker game set up that has not been touched in a number of years. You can see if you walk into the kitchen, there's a massive hole in the roof that you can look down through. And you can see that the rot from like water damage and stuff has affected it to the point where you can actually there's like a small hole that allows you to see down into the basement.
I hand Morgan a flashlight that I brought from the truck. All right. Maybe we just start in the basement, work our way up.
I guess.
Just damn. This is very structurally unsound. Just step where I step. Okay. And Monte will go in first, trying to avoid the worst of the damage. There's probably a lot of mold, and the wet wood would probably easy to slip on. So
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to roll me a sneak around.
okay. All right,
Do I also
so
have to roll for that?
Yeah.
okay. So I'm supposed to like looking around, trying like assessing the damage on this place. So can I, my general contractor,
Yep, that'll work.
control the collateral? Since I'm also trying to make sure Morgan doesn't get hurt either.
Yep.
Can't really think of anything else for this right now. So +2's not too bad.
Yep.
I don't know if anything would apply here. I feel like I'd have to like
6,
stretch.
7, 8.
Could can't get the drop on me apply here?
Yeah, that'll work.
What about that's a fate? Is that pushing that? Or...
I'm gonna say no, but your feathered friends would help you on this.
I thought so. My feathered friend. No, it works. I swear. Okay, so that's +2. We're rolling 2 dice, right?
Yes. 2d6.
Okay, so 2d6.
And Irby clipped that.
In total, that was 8.
Okay.
I also got an 8.
All right.
Twins.
As you start moving from the living room and like towards the kitchen where the basement door is, you feel the floor start to sink a bit. The wooden joists under your feet are really, really bad. However, it's still holding up.
All right, so just tread lightly. Are these wooden stairs, or sometimes are they?
They're wood.
They're wood. Okay.
Yeah, this house, and I'll give this to you for free. This house was built in like the 70s, so it's at least 50 years old, and it is in such disrepair.
Yeah, there's been like something really fucked this house up for it to be this bad. Not to mention just lack of maintenance.
I will say though, as you're walking through the kitchen, you see a family portrait. Hold on, let me pull that back up. You notice let's see here. Someone had been here recently, a half-drunk bottle of vodka, a pair of old and worn rosaries with some damaged family photos lay neatly displayed on a warped table. One of the pictures has been stabbed or slashed with a knife, cutting a kid out of the photo.
Okay. Is it a mother, a father, and at least one child?
It's a mother, a father, and three children. One of the young boys is cut out, so it's 2 boys and a girl.
They never mentioned anything about a sister.
Like someone.
Did Avery ever mention? Avery never mentioned a sister to you, did he?
Real quick, over the table. Who's Avery?
Okay, because in the intro, Alan called him Alexi, But I thought
Oh, yeah.
his name was Avery.
His given name is Alexei. The name he goes by nowadays is Avery or
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Do those two know
Oh,
that the person that we met at the old people home is the sister?
No, she's
Huh?
not.
She's
No,
not-
that you met Petra, Ivan's daughter.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay, go back to the table.
Shit. Okay.
So could you repeat that question?
I know you don't know him that well, but Wednesday never mentioned a sister to you guys, did he?
No, but then again, wasn't one of the ones to really talk to him that much.
I'm just gonna text Jane real quick.
All right.
Yeah. She'd probably know.
Jane, get the text message.
The fuck you talking about, a sister?
I just reply with the photo.
Shit.
Yeah. Might be why they fought.
Well, that's great news.
If we can find her, that might be someone we could get answers from, or potentially break this up, since their dad's dead and their mom also passed away a while ago, right? Yes.
Yeah.
I remember correctly. Yeah.
How do you know if he isn't dead either?
I don't know. Well, we gotta find out. Okay.
I'll relay all
Yes.
that to Lexi.
Yeah, Yep, we're gonna go from the bottom, work our way up to the top. So I'll start heading down into the basement.
All right. So, you descend down the stairs. The stairs are in surprisingly good shape given the state of the rest of the house. But you see that there's a little bit of water on the floor. There's a couple of boxes here and there. Oh. Did we loosen? Oh, there we go. There's a couple of boxes on top of like an old washing machine, a workbench. You see an old like hanging heavy bag that is sitting like on some sort of chair. It's not hanging anymore from the ceiling as it's ripped out of the ceiling.
Okay, let's. So there's just like a puddle on the floor, but not nearly the amount of water damage that's been throughout the house.
Yeah.
And she'll just say out loud, like, "What the hell happened here? The most water should be down here if there was a flood."
Maybe it's me.
Maybe it's you. Do you have a thing with water?
No.
I don't know your deal.
Oh, why it's like this. You'd know better than me, but you just said you don't know what happened.
You hear a creak as the front door opens up And you hear a voice going, "Hello? Somebody in here?"
We're cooked. We're dead. No, I'm just joking.
Shit.
Just joking. That was over the table.
Mhm.
That was over the table. Don't worry. Morgan's smart. She's got brains in there.
What's that?
I'm sure.
Mossad just puts a finger up and is gonna go behind the stairs and click her flashlight off. Well, like gesture for Morgan and then click her flashlight off.
Morgan follows.
Anybody in here? You know, you kids really should stay out of here. I don't want to know the owners. They're not too fond of people breaking in.
Does this voice sound familiar at all?
No.
What about to me?
No.
Okay. I think we'll just wait a few minutes, but there's a lot of stuff happening at the same time, and we need to move faster than this.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess,
Okay.
like, see what this guy does next. Is he gonna come in? Is he gonna come down? Or is he just gonna, like, be like, and then leave?
Just letting you guys know, for your own safety, you really don't want to be in here. I think the guy that owns this place is a mobster. I keep an eye on this place all the time. You kids really do not want to be playing in here.
Morgan just thinks to herself, wow, a mobster? I did not know that.
Look, Morgan, if he might know something about the sister. If you go try to talk to him, I'll watch your back.
Me?
Okay, do you want me to go talk to him?
Yeah, actually.
Okay. Just start looking through those boxes. I'll go up, okay?
Wait, could you repeat that last bit?
Start looking through those boxes. I'll head up, okay?
Okay.
Morgan's true final boss talking to somebody.
Yeah, talking to someone that isn't one of you guys.
She's gonna head up. Sort of, like heading up the stairs, turning from the kitchen, and she's like, just like showing like as a flashlight, but nothing else.
So the guy that you're looking at, he's like mid to late 40s. He kind of looks surprised. He goes, "Oh, okay. Yeah, we usually have a lot of kids breaking in here, like Dare style. What are you doing here?"
It's a long story, but you know the family that lived here.
Yeah, actually.
Well, I mean, shit. Cards on the table. Ivan and Alexi are about to cut each other's heads off, and there's going to be a lot of collateral damage. So we're trying to figure out what it is else going on to try to squash the beef before it gets too bad.
Oh, always wondered. See, I thought one of the boys was already dead, but what do I know?
Ivan tried, but look, okay. What do you know about them growing up?
Well, I was a kid. I've lived here on this street my entire life. Um, I mean, I know that Ivan and Alexei, they were troubled kids. Got into, gang stuff. I really didn't delve that much further into it. I didn't feel like it was my place. Um, their sister though, Irina, she was really sweet. It's a real shame what happened to her.
I mean, I don't know these guys too well. I knew of Ivan through reputation. I didn't know they had a sister. What happened to her?
Well, there's theories. One theory is that Igor pissed off somebody and Irina was collateral. Another is that one of the brothers killed her. Nobody really knows. She just disappeared one day and everything changed.
Shit. How long ago was this?
Oh. Must have been 30 odd years ago.
Oh, so they're young.
Yeah. Boys couldn't have been older than 16, 17 at the time. Irina was the baby.
Damn. Shit. Damn. When was the last time you saw either of the?
Oh, they come by occasionally. I know Ivan. Ivan comes by probably once a month. There's always black SUVs coming around here. I always thought it might have been him, and it's always at night. And of course, there's the sound of ravens and crows and stuff cawing over the house. Always drove me insane, but thought maybe Alexei did something, put a curse on the house. I don't know.
Well, okay. Damn. Well, thanks. I mean, yeah, thanks a lot. That's the one more thing. Do you know what happened to their mom?
Katerina? Oh, yeah. She was a real sweetheart, too. She didn't take Irina's death very well. But.
How could she?
Yeah. But I do know for a fact that she ended up dying. Oh, what was it? This one, okay, yes, I do remember now. Antonov. The Antonov family had put out a hit on Igor. Or was it Ivan? Either way, they shot this house up. It was really bad. And Katerina didn't survive.
They did a drive-by?
I wouldn't call it a drive-by. I remember my dad pushing us way down to the ground into the basement. They were firing for like a solid 4 or 5 minutes.
Jesus. How the hell they piss him off that bad? Anyway. Well, shit.
Now that you mention this, we heard a loud gunshot about 2 nights ago. And he points to the wall that's like right over the fireplace. And you
Mhm.
notice that there's a picture of two boys hugging each other. One of them's laughing, and the face on the other one is completely missing due to the bullet hole.
Damn. I look over. The one that's laughing is the one who's still intact, right?
Yep. Yep.
Well, yeah, obviously. I point is like, I'm guessing the one that's laughing is Ivan.
Yeah, I think so. Well, it looks like him. Picture's pretty faded. The whole family used to go to church a lot. I think that's it over there. Their mom's rosary. They kept it even after her passing. Very orthodox. At least that's what I thought they were for the longest time.
Shit. That explains a lot. Thank you. It's a lot of help.
Of course. Listen, I'm hoping that whatever's going to happen doesn't end up happening. So if you really are trying to help, I'm glad that I can help you.
Yeah. It's already been a long night, but hopefully not much longer.
Anyways, I would try and get out of here as quickly as you can.
Yeah. And if someone does find out we were here, they won't find out you were here. Okay?
I appreciate that. And he like nervously starts walking down the stairs and going back to his house. Morgan
Yep.
needs you to roll me an investigate.
Sure. Could I hear that conversation?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Rolling. I have
Through the giant hole in the living room, probably.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
not
you know.
giant. It's about
It's
5 feet.
That's too big of a hole to have in the living room.
Any hole is too big in the living. It's in the kitchen, but
okay.
Oh yeah.
What can I apply here? Threads of fate, maybe?
definitely.
Okay. Call it a hunch.
Definitely.
Okay. Huh. I don't know. That's all I can think of.
Death upon your shoulder and everywhere and anywhere.
Oh, okay. So that's +4. Wow. Thank you.
And
Thank you,
also,
DM.
I'm also going to invoke your you can't save them.
Oh, okay. So it's 3.
Yeah, but you get an attention on your mission.
Oh, okay. Where's my mission? Oh, that's 3 attentions.
Woo! You get an upgrade at the end of the game.
Woo!
At the end of the session, I mean.
Woo! Yeah, all the way at the end. As the credits roll. Okay. Anyway. Rolling the dice. Eat. Oh. Okay, wait. Oh gosh. I got a 6.
With the 3,
Yep.
you ain't found shit.
Damn.
I'm like too busy listening to to the lore drops upstairs, I guess.
It's all good. I will, however, you're gonna take a status of Soggy 1 as you ended up trudging through the pedal.
Oh. Soggy one.
All right. Do you come back upstairs?
Yeah.
All right.
Find anything good?
No. And my shoes are wet.
Mm.
That was a bit risky, but I guess it paid off.
More risky than pointing a bunch of flashlights at a shadow kaiju?
Well, it paid off then too.
Alright, let's check out the bedrooms.
Hopefully there are no more puddles.
So as you go to the bedroom, you see that there's the master bedroom has a bunch of old photo books and debris on there. There's several photos of the family, but it looks to be in like a completely different area. And you also find a bunch of letters just kind of hanging out underneath the some of the pictures.
Sorry, the loudest car in the universe was passing by. Um, are the letters written? The letters written in Cyrillic?
Some is in broken English, some are completely in Cyrillic.
Okay. I'll set aside the Russian ones and show those to Jane later. What are the ones that are like at least partially in English? Say.
It's mostly like, oh, this is how my day went. The one that's partially in English, like the oldest one is like, look, Mom, I'm learning how to write in English. I'm learning the language of the locals, and I just want you to be really proud of me. There is one completely in English, except for the signature at the bottom.
Okay. Huh. Looking at how the letter's written, could I just like take a guess at who it was, or at least how old the person was?
Let me read it to you. Dear Mother, I'm sorry for what I've done. I'm sorry that I couldn't see what was most precious right in front of me, and that we should have stopped when we had the chance. No, I messed up, and now you're gone. I promise you I'll take care of Papa, and I'll take care of Ivan. But more so, I promise I'll make things right. Tvoya malenka piechka, Alexei.
Shit. How old is this?
This looks to be about 15, 20 years old.
I'll pass it over to Morgan and say this must have been when they had their duel.
Hmm.
So, this isn't the primary bedroom. This would have been the parents' room, presumably.
This would have been the parents' room.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll fold up those letters and start looking through the other bedrooms. Try to find the kids' rooms.
All right, I'm gonna have you both roll me and investigate.
All right.
I promise I'll get to the other two in a moment.
That's you, right? So, give me some
All right. None of those. Okay. From
Got a 7.
7.
Can I use break room chisme?
Okay.
Self-sacrificing people.
Yep.
Ooh, what else? I think that's about it. I think anything else would be too much of a stretch. So there's just a +2. That's a 3, okay. 7, 8, 9.
Okay. You notice that this room has been kept the same for a long time. There is a thick layer of dust on everything. But there appears to be like holes in the wall. There's knife cuts into the mattresses. There's like a little bit of graffiti, but it looks like at one point somebody tried to clean it up. But as you're looking around, you notice that one of the nightstands next to one of the beds, the drawer is partially open.
I'll open it.
You find a very ornate set of rosary beads.
Sorry. How many beds are in here?
There's only 2 in here.
Okay. Okay. Is there any as I go through like on this side, is there any like maybe like stuff from school with their names on it, or like I don't know if they're like that old school, did their like mom sew their names into like their underwear or something? I don't know.
She did sew the names into some of their dress shirts.
Okay, so are they separated by like sides of the room, or are they just all like in?
Yeah,
in
sides
dresser?
of the room. Sides of the room.
Okay, so whose side did I find the rosary on?
Alexi.
Interesting. Okay, I'll definitely snag that.
All right, so you're going to create a story tag of Precious Keepsake. And the Doomsday
Okay.
Clock goes up by 1.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Doomsday Clock went up by 1.
because I found the
Yeah,
rosary. Okay.
Oh, the rosary. Wow. Religion, am I right?
Um, at the end of the rosary, does it look like, is it a crucifix or does it look like a Orthodox, like a Russian Orthodox cross?
Russian Orthodox cross. Very ornate.
I wouldn't imagine there's a ton of Russian Orthodox churches in town.
There are not. There's only one.
Okay, would I know where that is?
It is somewhere in the old quarter.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay. I
Yeah.
have to ask around or look it up. Okay. Okay. Let's check. So that rule was for us checking both sides of the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I will say that you did get what you needed.
Mm-hmm.
If you spend more time here, the chances of things going wrong will go up.
Yeah. Okay. Can we say that I also well, oh yeah, wait, I already got a picture of the family portrait downstairs.
Mhm.
I just want to quick dig around for an intact photo of the whole family.
Yeah, there's a couple of them right there on the bedroom.
Okay,
in
I'm gonna
the-
snag that. Did we agree on where we're gonna meet after?
The cemetery.
Okay. I look at the portrait. I look at the letters and the rosary. Oh wait, actually. Yeah, I grabbed the photos. I grabbed the rosary, and was like, "All right, let's." I think we're good. I think we should head out.
What was that? You were very quiet.
Oh, I can just I guess so.
Did you want to try to use your powers while we're here? I don't. Yeah. Well, sorry. Literally does this hand motion because she doesn't fully get it. It's just very chin.
Considering it, but I've never looked at threads of fate that weren't tied to a person.
I mean, would this help? Something to focus it on?
Maybe. And she slowly takes it.
All right. I'm going to have you look beyond the mist. And I'm actually going to give you a +1 here.
+1 for what?
Look beyond the mist.
Okay. How do I do that again? Oh.
It is plus your mythos.
Okay, so 2. And I roll the dice. Whoa.
So yeah, you should be rolling +3.
+3. Okay, so I believe that is 13 in total.
Damn. Okay.
Nice.
Yippies.
There is a deep darkness here. Impossible to see through, with a deep cold that permeates to the bone. Any small noise echoes like a voice through a cave. Faint sounds of laughter, crying, and screaming as you look to the various rooms. The rosary, though, gives off the sound of prayers, nostalgia, and calm. Memories flash of the whole family going to church together, Katerina doting on her children with rosaries in hand.
Okay, is that it?
You get to ask 3 questions.
Oh, okay. Uh, is there anything having to do with what happened to the sister?
You get a deep sense of grief from the rosaries, but you also find a peace. Um, it's almost like mom was very obviously she was very distraught about losing her child, but at the same time she felt almost relieved that she wasn't going to suffer because of the choices of her brothers.
Huh. Ha ha. I'm sorry. Uh, Ruiz, you got any ideas?
Uh, the okay. So there's grief. But there's really Is there any sign on how, like, obviously they didn't take it well, but how the brothers took the death?
They fought a lot. And as you're, fiddling with the rosary, Rose, you start to see Katerina like constantly breaking up fights. A lot of Ivan wanting to get revenge and hating his father for all the bad choices he made in his life. Wednesday trying to keep his younger brother calm and collected, but not really working out. And wanting a sense of justice rather than violence.
Hmm. I guess I could ask, does anyone else have any ideas here? Questions?
You could always save it for later too.
I suppose. Alright, going once.
No, I think it's a good idea to pocket it for now.
It was sold to me, actually. It's mine to keep.
It is something. Alright,
All right.
we roll out.
Cool.
Well, that was upsetting.
Gonna switch
And,
scenes. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I guess because like I guess she tells Montserrat what she saw.
All right. Gonna switch scenes over here, over to Jane and Lexi. Over at the cemetery.
Rolling in an SUV.
All right. Let's see here. Did y'all go into the cemetery?
I don't think we did.
All right, cool. Let's see here. No, that's I'm coming home. All right. The caw of ravens echo through the empty cemetery. Glowing gold eyes watch from the shadows and mist. Raindrops crash down around you violently from a brewing storm above. The air is peppered with the scent of cheap cigarettes and petrichor as you approach an old ash tree straining to pierce the clouds above. A gray-clad man turns his attention to you, lit only by the burning cherry of his cigarette and a single golden eye staring back at you. The ravens go silent, their cries echoing into the void.
Well, don't you look fucking ominous?
Yeah. You here to try and stop me?
That really depends on the situation.
I'm putting Ivan down. That's the situation.
I see. That went really well for you last time.
Yeah, well, I got a few things up my sleeve.
You know, I don't think I understand what's going on between you two.
And he turns his attention, fully on you and Lexi. Well, it's old history. I'm just
Got to
here
do with
put
your
stuff-
sister?
A little bit, yeah. And my mom.
So your sister, well, your mom, I'm working on the assumption that we got some details of the situation.
Yeah, I would
From-
assume you did, probably via text.
Is that chill?
Yeah, it works for me.
I would have tried to like be as up to date, but also things happening around the same time. So yeah,
Fair. So, your mom got killed?
Yeah. Because of Ivan.
When you say because of Ivan, what do you mean?
He made a stupid fucking mistake. Told him not to deal with the Antonovs. Told him to leave them the fuck alone. And here he goes. Starting a war. Because of that, my mom gets killed. Because of the old man, my sister died some years before. And it tore up my mom. But watching Ivan become even worse than my father, that destroyed her.
You think then by killing your brother, if she was alive, do you think that would make her happy?
No. She always wanted us to stop fighting. Ivan was always more like the old man. But he attacked my family. You know how many innocent people he's killed over the years? He wiped out an entire family just because he wanted power. So yeah, I'm gonna put a stop to it tonight.
What if you could put a stop to it without putting him down?
I don't foresee that happening.
Let's try to imagine a world where it could.
He starts pacing around. All right. What do you got?
So far, not necessarily a lot, but what I've learned is history can only define you so much. And I imagine you heard about the judge, came clean on TV.
Yeah. I don't foresee that happening.
That's fair. But you know how that happened.
I have an idea.
Fair. There's a possibility that we could get you two together. Talk things out.
There's no talking things out at this point. He had a gun pointed at my little girl, at my wife. You telling me I need to excuse that?
There's a difference between excusing something and destroying a city. You two are too powerful to go down this road. You talk about how many innocent people Ivan killed. How many innocent people are going to die if you and Ivan go to all-out war?
He stands there silent as he thinks about this. You know what? It's not a half bad argument. I wonder though, do you think he'll ever stop?
Depends on what you want him to stop. I don't think you'll ever stop him being head of the Bratva. But just because somebody has that kind of authority in a criminal world doesn't mean they can't have a code.
Yeah. Clearly you don't know my brother well enough. Lexi, you notice that Wednesday has been moving away from a set of gravestones. There is a letter on top of the two gravestones. Both are labeled Igor and Katarina.
Wait, like physically on the tombstones, it says Igor?
Yeah, Igor Bajnov and
Oh wait,
cut
that
it
was
in
the
a-
dad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I panicked for a second. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, because Lexi's just been kind of like looking around, making sure we're not snuck up on, since she's wise enough to know Jane is better at the talking. Okay. I don't know what I should do with that information.
Just giving it to you.
Okay.
But always read the letter.
I thought he was talking about what's like, are you physically talking about a letter in an
There is a
envelope?
letter. It's not
doesn't
even
it
in an
seem-
envelope. It's just folded.
Doesn't it seem rude to walk up to the letter while he's standing right there? Yeah. I mean, I'll go up to the gravestones. Kind of like I'm looking at them and read the letter on the top. I thought you were talking about the letters on the tombstone.
Yeah, no.
I'm dumb.
And so there is a folded letter on the tombstone that is held down by a ring and a half-drunk bottle of vodka.
Feels like my social anxiety is getting in the way. Because picking it up while he's looking at us feels weird. I think first I'm going to pick up the ring and I'm going to look at the ring.
It's a simple wedding ring. It's got like a couple of small stones in it, but this looks like it was for a woman. It's fairly small and looks very old.
Does he react to me doing that?
Nope.
Okay, then I'll pick up the letter.
All right.
I will also move the vodka, contemplate doing something funny, but then realizing that's not the mood right now. I'll read the letter.
Dear mother, I'm sorry that I failed you in my promise. I'm sorry that I must fail you as a son now. And something must be done. I must protect the ones that I love. I have to stop Ivan. Your son always, Alexei.
Okay. I'm assuming I'm doing this while they're talking.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot that look that we established last episode. No, I could probably just show Jane the letter. But like, I'm going to refold it backwards so that Jane doesn't have to take too long to catch the I'm disappointing my mother.
Okay.
Kind of. And then is, going to refold back up the letter. The rest of it says what we already know. He's just going to
Yeah.
do something terrible.
So, what I gather is you don't want to be a disappointment.
No, I don't care about being a disappointment. I care that I'm about to break a promise that I made to my mother.
What was that promise?
I'm gonna protect my brother, protect my father, be a good man.
Okay. So, what if we try to shift Ivan? Or let me put it this way. What does Ivan care about the most?
He turns around and starts laughing a little bit. The only thing Ivan ever cared about was power.
Okay. But if I'm somebody that could take his power away from him? He tried to put the mojo on me before. He couldn't.
Alright. You know what? There's only really one thing that I want. I want to finish a game he and I started that brought us to where we are now.
Yeah. Shitty version of Russian roulette?
At least you're not doing it to yourself. Gun pointed at each other. But I had no intention of making this the city's problem. That was Ivan's doing. He wanted that. Because he knew that it would drag me out, make me come out to protect people. I have no intentions of bringing some sort of fucking apocalypse to this place.
Even if you don't have the intentions of bringing an apocalypse and you're just wanting to take out Ivan, that's not gonna stop the person who's going to take Ivan's place. And then you'll have all of the blood of the people that they hurt on your conscience. Above the table, Ivan's in charge of the Bratva, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, below the table. The Bratva's not just going to end because you take out Ivan tonight.
Yeah, well, unlike him, I don't have it in me to kill my niece. I just need to take out one man. After that, it's everyone else's problem.
You really are stupid.
Not in character. It's really silly that this whole arc is just like men can't process their emotions. And
Yeah.
back in character.
I mean, yes, that is literally one of the core themes of this particular arc.
This is not the first or last war that will start because of that.
To
the
War of Eco.
2010s.
I know we've been messing in character, out of character, but Jane really did say out loud to Wednesday, you really are stupid.
I like that. I'm happy that was in character.
Go off, Queen.
Yeah, well, I know what comes next.
No, you don't. You don't know shit. You are sitting here pretending like you put one bullet in one man and it solves everything. It doesn't solve shit. Your mom's still dead, your sister's still dead, and then your brother'd be dead too.
He
Everything conflates all to hell.
he reaches out and grabs you by the wrist. I need you to face danger.
What is the nature of the threat?
Psychic, I guess, would be the best way.
Okay. Let's dance. Zone of yappy yappy. Talk at me. An easy distraction.
Okay.
The pendulum swings. Somebody that I used to know. Still a badass. From the setting. Flip the script. An
Jesus.
indomitable will.
Are there any tags you're not currently using?
Yes.
I mean,
Quite a lot.
They exist.
Lexi would like move to be like on the way to defend, but also out of character, not needed.
Mhm.
I don't know if I need to give a I want to give a help point here somehow, but I don't know if I need to.
So I'm invoking your lonely soul, too much at once, and your masked personality.
Fantastic. That still gives me +6. That is a 12.
God damn. All right. You start to see visions. You see Wednesday is grown older. He's got a fairly long, thick beard going on. It appears that he is currently sitting in what? Oh, okay. It appears that he's sitting in like a really nice chair in a really nice office, and that he seems to be running things. But also, you get this in like sense of impending dread about prophecy.
Would it be out of turn for me to, with everything we've seen, and the fact that he's got one eye, and now seeing him as an old man, like, is it out of turn for me to know who his rift is?
No, you would recognize.
Okay.
Could we say it
he
out loud for
just-
the rest of the audience?
Odin.
Odin.
Oh, duh. Yeah, see?
Oh, Din! Get it?
Yeah.
Aha,
Glad we said that.
aha.
Glad we said that for the audience.
For
Just
the audience.
just for the folks watching. Yeah.
Yeah, you, right there,
Yeah.
sitting in your bed,
Here's the question.
doom scrolling while watching this.
Here's the question. Was that an aggressive move, or did that just happen because of the contact?
It just happened because of the contact.
So, I'm going to say this one time. Take your fucking hand off of me, or I will become your apocalypse.
Let's go. Turns around, starts walking away from you.
You would probably have to shoulder check Lexi because she got real fucking close. But yes.
I want you to understand this, Alexi. While Ivan might be casting first attack, you have a chance to step back. You have a chance to be an ally. You have a chance to protect the city, and you have a chance to protect your family. Because if you get your ass killed, who stands in the way then? After all, just because it isn't here yet doesn't mean that Ragnarok won't be coming to your house.
Doesn't even turn to face you. He just, bows his head a little bit and says, "I'm well aware."
Then maybe you should do something that doesn't lead you down this road.
Roll convince.
Okay. We're going to see some of my other tags here. I know a lot about him at this point. I feel like Talk at Me would work.
Definitely.
From the setting, because I know his past.
Yep.
Flip the script. Trying to change his mind.
Okay.
Indomitable will.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that face.
All right.
Somebody that I used to know.
Definitely.
And never forget a face.
All right. I am also invoking "You're not interested."
Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. That's still a 12, bitch.
You know what? Don't make me start enforcing grit on you.
Hey, I'm not an avatar. I just made my character well.
Grit's not Grit's not just for Avatar.
Fair.
Fun fact for everybody who doesn't know, Grit is a special mode of this game where your power tags have to stack up in order for you to get those juice and all the points. And it's based on the status cards. So for every power tag you use, it fills up a tick on the status card. Great for these characters that have a lot of power tags. Also makes the game significantly more difficult. All right. So yeah, you said you had a 12?
Yep.
All right. Fine. You have a plan? We'll go with it.
Thank you. And if the plan doesn't go well and Ivan won't back down, I'll help you kill him.
Fair enough. I think that's a great place to take a break.
Fair.
Oh my gosh.
That could have been real bad. That could have been really bad.
I know.
Bro. Oh my gosh.
Oh wait, it gets worse from here.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Just a, welcome back, everybody. We're gonna find out whether or not the world is ending. So,
Well, what are we gonna do in the game?
oh yeah. No, I meant in the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
We already know the world's ending. That's a whole
Ugh.
other story.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I remember, who did Julia call at the very beginning? Was it Montserrat or was it
It would have been Jane. No, that was
It
Jane.
was Jane.
Jane? Okay, yeah, that was my next guess. Was Jane? Jane, your phone starts ringing.
I'm going to pick it up. Well, first I'm going to look over at Wednesday and say, "Hold, please," and then pick it up.
Hold on, I have a thing to read. That's probably what I should have been doing. There it is. Another phone call takes your attention from Julia Murdoch. Her labored breathing is all you hear for a few moments before she can get her strength up. Please help. He shot me. Malcolm shot me and took Lilith.
Malcolm.
Yep.
Where are you?
At the safe house.
Okay. We might have to readjust what you call it in the future.
She's fucking bleeding. That's the response. Jesus Christ, Jane.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Even the cat's disapproved.
Oh wow.
Okay. We've got a doc here. Let's see if we can get there soon.
Phone line goes dead.
Okay. So, oh, Avery.
Yeah. Oh, fucking bot. We have a bot in the chat. Fuck you, bot.
How much do you know about Malcolm?
He was a good man. Been there by my side for most of the time. Don't mind that. It's just a phone falling.
Okay. I'm going to need you to get into problem-solving mode and out of feelings mode for a second before I tell you this. Do you think you can do that?
Just tell me.
Okay. Malcolm shot your wife and kidnapped your daughter.
What?
He just kind of stares at you for a moment before reaching into his jacket. I'm going to find him and I'm going to kill him. Is that okay with you?
That makes sense to me, and I'm not going to stop you from doing so. However, I do want you to at least consider that we want to get to taking care of your wife as soon as we can. And on top of that, do you know why he did what he did?
No clue.
Then before you kill him, we may need to figure that out, because otherwise they could still be in danger.
Yeah.
Okay? So I don't care if you hang him from his toes, but we want to figure out what's going on first. Fair?
Fair enough.
That's why I said we need to get out of feelings mode and into problem solving mode. She said they were at a safe house.
That would have been her sister's place up in the hills.
Didn't you drop her?
We dropped her
He
off
doesn't
there.
Yeah.
Up in Night Hill?
No. Up by the
Okay.
Stepford Hills.
Okay, Stepford Hills. Got it. Okay.
Are you coming with us? Or are you taking your own vehicle?
No. I can either meet you up there or you can travel with me. It'll be faster.
Okay. Well, let's Lexi, can you call the group?
Yes.
I have a
Like, are we
feeling
riding
that
with him?
I don't care much for Petra's vehicle, and keeping an eye on Wednesday so he doesn't go off the rails, which I say with him hearing me, would probably be in everyone's best interest.
Something tells me flying is involved with him.
Yeah, I figured.
Something like that. So, Montserrat and Morgan, y'all get a phone call from Lexi.
Wednesday's business partner shot the wife and took the daughter, and we are trying to get to the safe house that apparently you all were at earlier.
Shit. Fuck. Okay. All right. Yeah. Go. Get her. Malcolm's probably working for Ivan.
Oh, cool.
Should we meet you there, or should we go to where Ivan's at?
Should they meet us there, or should they go to where Ivan's at? Lexi looks at Jane, who's muted.
What?
Should they meet us at the safe house, or should they go find Ivan? They think Malcolm's working for Ivan.
We need to know for sure, and Morgan's the best way to find that out.
So they should go find Malcolm or Ivan?
We should go to I'll meet at the safe house.
We'll all meet at the safe house. I guess that's how you do a phone. I'm an idiot. We'll all meet at the safe house.
No, this is 2010s. It's you could have a
It's a flip
smartphone.
The flip phone.
Yeah, is gonna change direction and haul ass to Stepford Hills. Not being discreet this time.
Fair enough. It'll only take you about 5 minutes.
All right. Let's find out how you travel.
So, first Wednesday. Hold on, let me see here. I gotta make sure I have this right.
Lexi runs and gets her bag out of the SUV.
Probably a good idea. The trauma
Yeah,
kit.
definitely.
The trauma kit, yes.
Oh, let's see here. Okay. All right. So, first, he turns around, raises one hand, and starts speaking in this like low, ancient voice. You start seeing this blue energy start to come out of various graves. And you're seeing like the spirits of warriors and soldiers. And he just kind of points in one direction, says, hold them off for now. And then walks up to you as these spirits walk past you, says, this might get a little weird.
Fair enough.
Out of nowhere, a swarm, or a murder, if you will, of crows and ravens start flying around you. And within a moment, you are finding them to dissipate. And you're now in front of the safe house.
Neat trick.
We'll
Maybe you
address
should-
that later. And
maybe
Lexi
you
runs
should,
into the safe house.
Well, while you're running in, Jane is going to say, maybe you could teach that to Morgan at some point.
Yeah, sure, why not? And Lexi, before you run in, he grabs you by the wrist and goes, if he's still here, he will shoot.
We have vests.
Yeah, well, he pulls out his hand cannon, goes, I got this.
Ooh, big Billy badass. Go ahead.
So he starts walking, and
And just let me save my wife's life.
He starts walking, notices a pair of feet behind one of the bushes, kind of moves it aside, and it's an officer who's been shot and killed.
Oh, darn.
So anyways, all right, you ready to go in?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He just kicks in the door, starts scanning around the place. All right, looks clear.
All right, Lexi, go in.
I go in and I try and find Julia.
You find her in the hallway. She's fairly weak, but she is still conscious.
Okay, and Lexi, not a doctor, not a doctor of humans, pulls out, like, gets down and starts to get to work, applies pressure, is kind of investigating the wound, checking if it was a through and through, using all of the terms that I learn on medical shows, to see how bad it is. Is this like life-threatening?
Kind of. She's lost a lot of blood. It's an abdominal wound, but judging by the entry wound itself, it looks to be a small caliber, either a 22 or 9 mil. She's lost a lot of blood, but as I said, she's still conscious, she's still cognitive. So it's at this point you're got there just with a lot of time, and helping her is going to be real easy.
Okay, so Lexi's going to save time because she doesn't want to, we need to keep moving. So she's just going to straight up use her healing ability.
All right.
But I feel like if it did not go straight through, she has to get the bullet out first, or she will heal the bullet into her body. So that has to happen. But Lexi's also moderate, she's doing it quickly because she knows she's about to use supernatural healing. And so she fishes out the bullet, and then she places her hands down and proceeds to heal her abdomen.
Okay.
You made me roll for it, aren't you?
So yeah, roll me a change the game.
And I can add things.
Yeah.
Any tags related to healing?
All right. The healing tag. I feel like calm the nerves would also work.
Yeah.
First aid kit,
Yeah.
streetwise,
Definitely.
and when a tag is burned, I cannot use it, right?
If a tag is burned, which tag do you have that's burned right now?
Well, I'm assuming that we had made a bargain or something last time. All of my tags under one of my logos are burned.
From the
Oh,
stop holding back.
Yes, to stop
yeah.
holding back. Mhm.
Yeah, so then you wouldn't be able to use it.
Okay, so then I think it's just those 4: healing, calm the nerves, first aid kit, and streetwise.
Okay.
Any negatives?
Waiting for the PDF to open. There we go. Lexi. It'll ever load. Wow, this is taking forever. There we go. No, I got nothing on that.
Awesome. So a +4. Let's do good, dice. Let's do good. I'm saving a life. There's a nice little golden glow. Ooh! 11 + 4. 15.
Nice.
Damn. All right.
She also went back 5 years. Like she de-aged. I'm kidding. That's not what happened.
That'd be funny. It's like, not only did you get the bullet out, I haven't had this flat a stomach since before Lilith was born. Oh my
You
god.
regrew my appendix.
Oh no, I have to have another appendectomy.
Yeah, so she just channels it in and heals it. There's still blood all over the place because she doesn't draw the blood back into the body.
Yeah.
So she's covered in blood and all that stuff. But
And by the way, she's got like a bottle of whiskey that she's been doing for pain management.
Don't drink too much. You know how it says alcohol by volume?
Yeah, I know.
okay. By the way, hi, I'm Lexi.
Hi.
Okay. Be careful. You might get dizzy as you stand up.
All right. Wednesday just comes over after looking around the place. He's gone. God damn it.
Okay.
Okay, so
So-
he was definitely unconscious and had been thrown out when the explosion happened. Right? He was pinned between a car.
He was pinned between a car. You don't know whether or not he was unconscious.
Oh, yeah, okay. But also, that means he probably wasn't inside the building.
No.
Good thing I didn't think that was the case.
Okay. So we have no idea what was Malcolm's reason for doing this.
Julia sits up. She goes, yeah, I know. I know what he was up to.
Yeah.
Oh, he was talking about how Ivan called in some favors, repaid some of his debts, and that he felt really bad. And he shot me with a 22.
Okay, so we know what's going on.
I don't know what the fuck is going on other than whatever the hell Ivan and Avery are getting into is too much.
Yeah, that's what we've been trying to
Yeah.
tell him.
We're trying to fix it.
Wednesday turns to you guys. I bet you he's just trying to take my attention. Get me off of one opponent, make it two.
Okay.
What? Where do you think he would take her? Straight to Ivan?
Yeah.
Cool.
I hope this plan of yours works, Jane.
Me too.
Right. Julia, I'm sorry, baby. I gotta go.
We'll do everything we can to get your daughter back to you. Speaking to both of them, honestly.
Yeah. Julia just kind of chuckles bitterly. She goes, well, she's okay, at least. She started whooping Malcolm's ass.
Seems deserved.
Yeah, she takes after her father like that.
How old is she?
About 15.
Mm.
All right. To Night Hill, Batman.
Well, the others should be arriving at this minute because they were meeting us at the State House.
Yeah, they should be pulling up right about now. Screeching tires and all.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a carry limit on those birds?
Straight up stopping in the middle of the road, leaves the engine running, jumps out, runs into the house.
As you run into the house, you just get a barrel straight to your face as Wednesday's got the gun just like aimed at you. He's not
He's
even
on
looking
your
at
side.
you. All right.
How close do I get?
You're about 5 feet.
Okay. Okay, it's not close enough. Okay. I was gonna do something that might make things worse, but no.
Put the fucking gun down.
Look, I thought it was another attempt, all right? I'm sorry.
Fair enough. As I was asking.
Montserrat sort of like vaguely gestures to her very brown face and ethnic features like, do I look Bradva?
I don't really care anymore.
Is she okay?
She'll
Yeah,
be all
she's
right.
good now.
We
Okay.
just gotta take care of the kid.
Yeah.
Lexi's like standing over a sink in like a kid. She's fine. Like cleaning all the blood off of her.
Okay, well, she's probably gonna need a hospital after this, but
No,
With
no,
this-
she's fine.
Yeah, honestly, I've never felt better. I feel like I'm in my 20s.
okay. Alright, so where are we going? Night Hill?
Night Hill.
By the way, do you have the?
Alright.
Does Montserrat have the rosary wrapped around her arm?
No, she would have it in like the pocket of she would have it in the pocket actually have it closed. I've just been futzing with it the whole time.
Yeah. No, I just-
so that's so
Okay.
this part isn't in character. It's not out yet.
All right. Cool. All right. All right. Let's do this. Baby, you stay here. We got this. and starts heading out the door.
All right, gets back into the truck.
And before you do that, I got a fast way down.
Okay.
Okay, but we need Montserrat's truck.
All right, well then meet me down there.
I assume, unless you're going to bring us back afterwards,
Oh,
like a fucking valet.
yeah, I really don't want to do that. Just meet me down there.
Okay.
Okay.
So because Montserrat and Morgan hadn't seen this, the two of you see the swirl of ravens and crows around him before he just disappears.
Damn. That's crazy.
Lexi, Lexi says to Julia before we leave, you know, now that you feel so great, like you're in your 20s again, you could just start dating again. You don't have to stay with him.
God, so brutal.
That's really good.
So brutal. I'm actually kind of surprised that Morgan didn't see the whole Ravenstorm thing and didn't go, ooh.
I'm wondering if Morgan knows they're muted.
Yeah.
Okay.
My birds are better.
I hop back into well, I imagine like behind the wheel saying that. That's crazy. Turns around, hits the gas, like Ravens, one eye. It's Wednesday. He's got to be Odin, right? Like leaning over to him, he's like I've read a couple of the mythology books when I was a kid. I think I had to do like a paper in high school on the Aesir, but like it's definitely shit. Who are you? Is it rude to ask that?
Who are you asking?
I don't know.
Who are you asking?
I'm asking Morgan as we're driving down.
Are we all there in the car?
Yeah.
Morgan gives you a look and just says, "Wait, can you repeat what you said? What the question you asked?"
Once I was just like, Lucy was like, hey, who are you? Is that rude to ask? But like, I don't know the shit.
Morgan turns, gives you a look, and says, "Yeah."
Is it rude to guess?
I suppose I can't stop you.
Okay. Can we do like a hot cold thing?
Morgan just blinks at you.
I'll tell you my thing, just straight up, if you want to know. I'm just saying it might be helpful.
She just keeps looking at you.
It's like I obviously like keeping eyes on the road because she's driving very quickly, but also like every once in a while it's like you can say no if you want me to stop talking, just say no. It's fine.
No.
Damn. All right. And then it's silence the rest of the drive.
Wonderful conversation, I must say.
Fantastic.
Not very tense at all.
Mhm.
All right. So you guys pull up. You see that there are a bunch of gatekeepers using floodlights around the park to try
That
and
was
keep.
my idea.
Yes, they're using the floodlights to keep as much of the darkness contained as they can, but you can't really see what's going on in there. There is a stillness in the air that sends chills up your spine. Not even the stench of gunpowder lingers long. In the unnatural darkness, through the dense mist, bursts of blinding flashes paint a portrait of war. On one end, the Allfather, laughing in the heat of battle, surrounded by spectral warriors doing battle with sinister shades belched from the deepest, darkest pits. On the other end stands Chernobog, draped in the very darkness the shades were created from. As each bullet flies across the field at its intended target, explosions of black and golden energies make this battlefield a death trap to cross.
Well, maybe we should have gone with Wednesday.
Yeah.
Zane comes up to your car, goes, "Thanks for the idea. Really appreciated it."
Glad I could help. This is getting pretty damn bad.
Yeah, we can't get very close.
Okay. Well, I look at the others. How long was the drive out here?
3-4 minutes because you were doing 90 the entire way.
Yeah. So Mozart's driving very quickly. She's also talking very quickly to get them up to speed on everything that we learned at the house.
What is
Well-
our plan?
I wish I knew.
Well, my plan is not very elegant. I'm planning on setting off a mist bomb to weaken both men, and I'm going to have my SEAL teams go in and dispatch them both.
Can
Your plan's dumb.
you let us take a crack at it first?
Yeah, I was hoping you were going to say that. That was the best idea I had without risking any more of my people or the city.
Mozart gets out and while the others are getting out of the truck, she's gonna try to because I imagine Zane walked up to the driver's side. She's gonna try to whisper to Zane, just get your plan ready just in case.
Yeah, we're already in the process of it.
Mozart pulls out the rosary and the family picture. Oh wait, shit. She's gonna pull out the letters that are in Russian and hand them to Jane. It's like, can you skim these to see if there's anything helpful?
I'll do so.
It's a lot of those letters are, either Alexei to Katerina or Ivan to Igor, but there isn't any from Igor to Katerina, and vice versa. And it's mostly like, hey, I looked up to you, or hey, I love you. I'm trying my best to make sure that this family stays together. It's really hard, stuff like that.
Okay. Nothing. No new info.
All right. Worth a shot at least.
Yeah.
Are you going to attempt to talk to them?
Get it? Try.
Okay. Before you do, I want to try something to help you.
Okay.
Are they in like human form, or have they transformed into something else?
Ivan is mostly shadow at this point. Wednesday is Wednesday.
And what is like the distance that appears to be safe for people to walk up to? Like how far away are we from them?
The fighting is taking place in the center of this park, pretty much anywhere the floodlights can't penetrate, which is about, I don't know, about 100, 200 feet away from you currently. I think once you get into that dark zone, it's going to be dangerous.
So, like, floodlights are on, like, let's say the sidewalk. We see the park, and then just like a big wall of shadow.
Yep. Wall of pitch black darkness.
So, working with what you just said, Lexi's intent is she's going to attempt to calm the nerves to see if she can get them to slow down. She knows that she can't calm them into submission, but if she can get them to like just slow down for even a third of what they're doing so that people can get in to interact with them, that is her intention. But Lexi also doesn't know if it's going to work.
Mozart's passing out high vis jackets and headlamps to everyone.
Yes.
All right. But I
So
need
Lexi
you.
probably needs to get close, like needs to get to the edge of the.
Yeah.
And then is just attempting to like channel it out on that.
All right. So I'm going to need you to take the risk.
Yeah.
And I'll give you a +1 for this body armor that you're getting.
Okay. And so the tags I would like to apply are obviously calm the nerves. Can I apply healing? I feel like that is our intention.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yes. Okay. Also streetwise. And I think that's all I'm going to be able to add to this because everything else is burned. I should have like a truck backfire or something. All right. It's a +3. I'm taking the risk. I'm so nervous. I'm just going to sit here for a second. I'm going to die. Woo! Okay. 9 + 3, 12.
Baller.
These are good. I'm obsessed with these dice. My ice cream dice coming in clutch.
So nothing's going to happen. You're able to do this. And by doing this, it's also going to be considered to change the game. So what do you want to do with your change the game?
Okay. I don't think I've had to change the game before. I'm okay. So I get one action.
No, so you can create a story tag, right? Or
I mean, like, yeah, I'm picking one of these bullet points, right?
yes, but you can
Okay.
do it multiple times.
Okay. Oh no. Well, we want to inflict a status on both of them.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
But I'm going to ask for we're going to make this a group project because I don't actually play this game much. And so creating a tag is overwhelming.
Yeah, because this isn't like they're fully at peace. They're like being like they're like mellowed slightly. You know, they're at a 10. You're bringing them down to like a 9 or 8.
Question.
Yeah.
Would she be able, because you can give or reduce a status, right?
Yeah.
Could she reduce Doomsday?
Oh.
So here's what I'm going to say about Doomsday. Is you don't want to reduce this.
Okay. Because only certain things are possible at certain points. Okay, that tracks.
And you guys are currently at Doomsday 5.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Okay.
Then, would you like a recommendation?
I would like a recommendation. I was kind of thinking slow, but I don't know how that reflects.
You could also say calmed.
I would say Truce 2.
Well, that works.
Because one of your juice is going to putting it towards 2 targets, and then you can do a status of 2.
I mean, I like it.
That's it.
That make them stop firing for a second, or at least not fire as quickly?
Yeah.
Okay, then Truce 2 on both of them.
Okay. So, what does this look like when you do this?
I think she just she kind of feels awkward about it because she has done it to people, but it's not as common. And so but she's also got so much adrenaline pumping through her because of the situation and the running around and the saving lives and all that shit. She gets to the end, gets to the edge of the floodlights. And she like relaxes her body, and then she just yells stop. Like, yeah, I don't want to blow out the audio. She yells, stop. And then realizes how silly that looked.
So it works. The gunfire and all the noise on the other side there stops. Also, hold on. I need to roll a d12 because of one of Ivan's abilities.
And I know probably the audience is thinking this, but I did just use this ability in front of the gatekeepers. So they may have already known I knew how to do it, but I did just accidentally reveal that.
What is taking this damn PDF so long to open? There we go. That's number 3. Oh, well, shit. Oh, wait, no, it's Jane.
What?
You're,
Kill me?
you gotta,
I don't want to die.
No. So your small swarm animals tag is now burned.
Okay. Well, dang, because I did have plans for it, but that's
is that what you rolled a d12 for?
Yeah. So Ivan has this fun little ability where if you make a move against him, he makes a move against you. When you successfully make a move against Ivan, he burns one of your tags in return. This cannot be regained until your next downtime.
yeah. I got a lot of tags to regain. That's
You can't be
fine.
rolling d12s. This isn't Coyote and Crow.
Well,
Coyote and Crow. Watch Neon Black on this channel.
or just watch us because we came first and we're better.
We're on
Yeah,
on
why
different
would you go on
days.
Determined.
that new
We
show with
determined the
people who
beef caused.
deserve to be recognized? Why would you do
We're
that?
on different days.
Yeah, no, that's fair. All right.
They act as if two legends cannot coexist.
So yes, the violence stops.
I'm hoping the others, because I didn't say it out loud, but I'm hoping the others kind of followed my lead to come that direct to like.
Oh, we came with you. Yeah.
Okay.
We're all in this together.
And I think Jane would walk forward with the
Yeah.
rosary raised.
Jane took the
Oh,
rosary.
rosary.
Huh?
I thought Montserrat had
Oh,
the rosary.
rosary.
I thought you handed the rosary to her. Oh, never mind. My bad.
No. I gave you the letters.
The letters. My bad.
Monserrat's got one in each, one rosary in each hand. She's got the one that was in Alexi's drawer, and the one that presumably Ivan left on the kitchen table. And she just looks at the others and say, and just, like when the fighting cools down in there and gets quiet, she just looks at the others and like, "Let's go, girls," and walks into the darkness.
So real quick before you get in there, you now, as a crew, have 2 story tags. The first is Cherished Memories 3. And the Precious Keepsakes.
Mm-hmm.
As a crew, you have that.
Since Alexi came to Night Hill, it's safe to assume that we pass him and his forces as we're walking in. As we do, I want to put the rosary, specifically, I want to put the one that Ivan left in the kitchen. I'm going to put that one in his hand. And then as we sort of get in the middle of the battlefield, hold up the one that was in Alexi's drawer towards Ivan. So
How many do you just have?
3.
Okay.
I mean,
Right.
growing up,
I don't know where the other one is.
4. My grandmother had like 20.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick, what were the crew tags? Or what were they?
Cherished Memories 3. They're just story tags for now. But you have Cherished Memories 3 and Precious Keepsakes.
Okay, thank you.
Walk up.
Y'all want to calm down so we can parlay?
Even like you see his form start to shrink a little bit. It's no longer the darkness that was consuming him. It's like him as a person now. And he holds on to the rosary real tight. It says, "How dare you?"
Wednesday, if you could give us a moment.
All right. Glad y'all made it. Any sign of Malcolm anywhere?
Haven't seen him yet.
Malcolm starts walking up and he's got Lilith in his arm with a gun pressed to her head. If you're looking for me, I'm right here, motherfucker.
We're gonna pause and we're gonna have a conversation. I walk up to I'll start slowly walking towards Malcolm. And go, look, we're gonna have a conversation. Your part in this is already done. He already paid off your debts or whatever. You don't need to do this. You know this kid. You've been a part of her life. You really feel okay with this?
Come any closer, I will shoot. I love this kid. But the things that the brothel will do to me.
You don't. If you loved her, you'd much rather take whatever they had for you than hurt her. I didn't think I don't know any of you guys that well. But all that time working together, at the very least, you would do this to your partner's kid? And I'm still slowly getting closer until I hear, like, the gun being cocked.
His hands trembling as he's like fighting with this. I still need you to roll the convince though.
Oh, okay, yeah. I have a backup plan, but if I can do this with talking, that'd be great.
I love talking.
And we love talk at me, the taggies all the time.
Yes.
Okay. So, defender of the people,
Yeah.
control the collateral,
Yeah.
everybody's friend,
Okay.
handsome,
Okay.
self-sacrificing people, and contractors union as like, you know, to like really evoke like the aspects of like community and like working to like the loyalty you have with people you work with.
Yeah, you know what? I'll see that. All right.
6. Okay, so this is a +6 altogether.
Your nasty anxiety.
That's fair. That's really fair because this sucks. She wouldn't care if it was the gun. If the gun was pointed at her, she wouldn't really care. If the gun was pointed at her, she'd just break this dude's arm.
Yeah.
Whew, good thing I used all the stacks. Okay, so that's 4, 5, 6. Okay, that is a 11.
Damn.
Nice.
Right.
Woo.
So he starts to lower his gun. Guys, I didn't want this to happen. All right. Just paying off some debts.
If he lowers the gun, I'm gonna get closer. You know, like get Lilith behind me. Reach my hand out for the gun.
He hands it to you.
Pops someone out the chamber. Dumps out the mag. Okay. Turns to these two. Looks at Jane.
You hear a loud crunch as Lilith pushes past you and just headbutts Malcolm.
All right, last one. All right. That was fair.
I mean,
You got your lick.
I mean, you also noticed, like, before he did all this, he was missing a couple of teeth.
Hell yeah.
Sounds like she's out of his weight class.
Definitely.
Okay. Ivan. Seems like the temperature is pretty high up now. So I'm going to ask you, what did you hope to get out of this?
To kill this piece of shit.
All right. Why?
After everything that we've done, everything that we've gone through, he betrayed me, turned his back on family, on Bratva, on everything we worked for. Also, he could be a mama's boy.
Mama's boy. So, are you telling me you don't venerate your mother?
No,
Why not?
she may have created me, but I built myself. Not her, not my father, not my suka bliet brother. I have taken everything that I've ever wanted. It is mine.
You're gonna kill if okay, let's see you kill your brother. Okay. And the folks at greener pastures eventually will pass away. And someone does you and Petra like you did the Antonovs. Who's gonna remember Igor? Who's gonna remember Arena? He's the last thread you got.
He looks at you, just deadpan, says, "Who cares?"
I
Okay.
think you care. You loved your dad a lot. You looked up to him. That's why you got into this. That's why you went after the Antonovs after they came for your family. Am I wrong?
Yet. And you see that, like, his gun, right, starts forming into a big stone hammer. You're right. I do have care for family. This one, though, the Suka, did not.
You think that's true?
Say that again?
You think that's true?
No.
Why do you say that?
Because when push came to shove, all he did was talk and talk and talk, just like you.
Just in case we don't understand each other, you have the ability to keep power as long as you can, right?
Duh.
That's until somebody ends you. Last time I checked, as much as you may think that you are not, you're mortal. So while I prefer to talk, if it comes to throwing down, I want you to know with every fiber of my being, I will take your empire in a single moment.
He mulls the decision over for a bit. I have respect for you. Not many I can say that about.
And if you respect me, you think of us maybe not as equals, but on the same playing field.
Duh.
And think of it this way. Wednesday's under my protection.
And Nahue. Fine.
And if you ever come for him, his wife, his kid, anybody that matters to him, I will end you. Do we have an understanding?
The hammer turns back into this large caliber revolver and he holsters it.
Pleasure doing business with you.
And Ivan turns and starts walking away. All the shades start turning back into normal people as the darkness just kind of flows from the ground up into him.
Yeah, Ivan. And she's gonna jog up towards him. I did some work for you, so you know I'm a contractor. What you probably don't know is I'm the head of the contractors union for my area. I didn't ask for the job. My brother had it. He formed the union. Then he left for a better paying job. I'm lucky if I see him. We went from living in the same house from being lucky to see him once a year. And that's me hunting him down. There's times I wish I could knock some sense into him with a hammer too. Obviously this isn't the same, but I've lost people too. And let me tell you, Burying someone is a lot harder to do alone than with someone else. And just so you know, Petra knows more about how you got to where you are. She seemed sickened.
His face is just stone, unmoved. I suppose I should thank you for that.
So when you mentioned describing it earlier, and you said Chernavog, is that for us, the players, or do our characters recognize?
You
who this
recognize
is?
that as Chernavog,
Okay.
the Sumerian
Uh,
darkness.
I'll say I don't want a favor. I just want you maybe try remembering Belobog.
He just he kind of looks down real quick. Not here to give favor. Instead, I will give you information. But first, do not underestimate control.
I'll be honest, I was scared shitless. Out here. And I'll hand him the intact photo of the family that I found.
He looks at it. His hand starts to tremble a little bit. And he says, give it to Alexei.
Okay.
The second is if you wish to know more about control, you need to speak to the old ones, the ones who used to run this city. Try maybe Mafia Council.
Okay. I'll. Okay.
What did I actually call them? I think they're called the Council of Eight.
Does that sound familiar?
No.
Maybe back in nothing from the fighting days.
Nope.
Shit. Okay. Well, do you know an older guy named Evgeny?
Yes, I know Evgeny.
Can I ask him about this stuff?
Although if you say that I sent you, he may not be so happy with you.
I won't mention him.
Oh, one more piece of advice. Control has something very, very big planned. Do not trust anyone.
Shit. Thanks. And by the way, and she'll start to walk away with this. By the way, I think Arena would have loved Petro.
He gives you a little bit of a smile before turning and walking away.
And she's gonna go rejoin the group.
Real quick, before we wrap up here, because we are over time, does anybody want to try and stop Wednesday from shooting Malcolm?
I'll give
Oh
it-
wow! Wednesday has a gun? Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
if-
that's so weird. Whoa, do you see that over there? That's
The
like
private
a
investigator-
fucking bird.
Yeah.
Honestly, while Montserrat is talking to Ivan, I will walk over to Wednesday and say, "You still planning on killing Malcolm?"
Yeah, I got half of mine too.
Okay. If you're set to do it, then we were hanging out and having drinks. Up till what time is it?
Probably close to midnight.
Are you trying to make an alibi when there are like 100 people out there witnessing this?
There are
The shadows are still
100
dispersing.
gatekeepers out there.
True.
Yeah, they don't give a shit about actual law.
Yeah. When it comes to a bullet goes back to somebody. So I'm like creating an alibi for the actual police.
Lexi doesn't stop it.
So he shot your wife and took your kid. I ain't gonna stop you.
Fair enough. And he, moves Lilith behind him and just says, "Hey, Malcolm," click, and just loud boom before Malcolm drops dead.
One more.
Sure.
One more.
Jesus Christ.
One more.
And he unloads the entire cylinder.
Boom! 10 booms. Boom! I don't know how many bullets. Boom!
I'm guessing
Five.
6.
5.
Well,
Oh, okay.
I'll say 10
while
is a
Malcolm
lot.
was still holding the daughter, or did I miss that part?
No, he's
No.
got
No.
he's got
She's
Lilith behind
Lilith
him.
is fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Lilith is good. Lilith has been good since before.
Yeah, so he moved Lilith behind him and just boom. More. Okay. Boom. More. Boom. Boom. It is a 5-round chamber as the bullets are the size of my finger. Yeah. It's not a small caliber. 500 Magnum. Anyways, that's a great place to leave off tonight with a murder. And in our next episode, we will get into some downtime and after.